Hey, good morning, Dave. This is a quick demo video for you for your KR Sabers Acolyte. This is installed with a Proffie. It's got a 2-button setup. So your front plunger here will be your power. Your back over here will be your auxiliary. We do have some blinky action going on, so I'll show you that here in a second. Wanted to show you that your blade plug still fits nice and flush. This is your blade retention, so we just want to loosen this and then your blade plug will fall right out. All right. To get to your chassis, the only place on this saber that opens is the pommel. So we'll go ahead and unscrew the pommel. You'll notice I have a spacer on here and it is glued in. All right. It's glued in so it doesn't come out on you. That is meant to push the chassis forward, so just go ahead and leave that there. You can adjust the sound on this guy by this piece right here. You can unscrew it, open it up a little bit for more sound venting. You can see in the middle there where it's screwed in. You can take it completely off if you like, but for now I'm just going to go ahead, screw it down and leave it tight. All right. You'll see when you take that off, your speaker there, just give it a gentle push from the emitter until it pops out about that far, and then you can pull it all the way out. All right. And this is what your chassis looks like. This is kind of an interesting deal. I had somebody else reach out to me who wanted one of these installed. I went ahead and I installed the chassis ahead of time, and then he just kind of went dark on me. I don't know what happened. So I had this already installed. The only thing I needed to do was wire up the switch PCB that comes with your kit. So I actually got this saber probably about an hour ago in the mail and got it done. All right, so you got your switch PCB here. You can see it has your tactiles and your 2 LEDs on it. Your Proffie board over here. Easy access to everything. You will need to have a 90-degree data cable, which looks like this. If you need a link to that, let me know. But you have enough room in there, if I can show it on camera, to go in there and clip into the board. All right, and then you just take your SD card out with a pair of tweezers. I gave you an OLED screen right here, and then if you look on this side of the board, kind of diagonally from it, you have a kill switch. All right, you've got Carl Chen V4 Neopixel connector, so we got a lot of lights on this guy. A removable battery setup, so spring side is the negative side of your battery. And lastly, a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. If you look at the bottom of this chassis, you'll notice I've got this groove going all the way down, and then it stops right here, right? This is to clock the chassis into the saber. If you look in here, if I can show it right, the screw to the Covertech wheel goes inside of the handle. All right, and that is what's going to ride in that channel that I've got in the chassis. That helps align your switches. All right, so let's throw a battery in here. Come over here and flip the switch. Okay, I've got these 2 blinkies doing the same thing because just of how they shine up these lenses. If you were to have them doing something different, it would not show right on the lenses, so I made them do the same thing. All right. Your OLED screen, I forgot to show you, just has my logo on it for now, and then it goes to your battery meter. So when you put this in, line up that groove with the Covertech screw. If you put it in wrong, it only goes this far. All right, but when you twist it and you find that screw, it goes all the way in. Don't push on the speaker drum like this. Push on the side, or if you don't want to push on at all, that's what this spacer is for. Use the spacer to push the chassis forward and lock it down. All right, so we'll screw this down, lock it all the way down, come over here and hit power. You've got twist off. What I forgot to mention is these LEDs are on a timer. So if you don't turn the saber on right away, or if you sit around and you talk about it for a long time like I do, they'll time out just like that. All right, but hit power. That's a nice shine through in your venting area. Got all your LEDs lighting up. Auxiliary. And then twist off. All right, we'll put a blade in this. You will need a 7/8 inch diameter Neopixel blade. You can get those from a lot of different places. If you need some help with that, let me know. I'll point you in the right direction. All right. We'll turn the slide off. Use our blade retention screw, which is this knob right here. So flash on flash. Blaster bolt deflex is just tapping the auxiliary. If you want blade lockup, hold it down and hit the saber. You see it right here. Now it's over here, right? You do have twist off, but you don't have to use it if you don't want. So if you just want to use the switch, just tap it. Just like that. All right. This just has my sound font on it for now, so just one font. But if you had multiple on there, of course, to switch fonts, you would just hit auxiliary. And then to play your soundtrack, it's a long press on the power when the saber's off. Just like that. And another long press to turn it off. All right. And we'll go ahead and we'll break it down. Loosen up your blade retention. Take your blade out. Unscrew our pommel area. Or our pommel. We'll just unscrew it all the way off. Take that out. Give it a slight push from the emitter side. Go ahead and pull it out. Turn on from here. And then you can see your kill switch. Kills everything. All right, so that's working like it should. When you do take your battery out, do it from the positive side and just pop it out with your finger just like that. It really is meant to hold the battery without the sticker. It's a pretty tight fit. All right. But if you have any questions for me, let me know. It is Friday, so I probably will be getting this out to you Monday. All right. Thanks, man.